Hello and welcome to Host Planet Bitesize, the podcast brought to you by Host Planet and Hostfully. My name's James Varley, the founder of Host Planet, and our goal is to share everything you need to know about buying and managing short-term rentals. Today's guest is Dipen Gala from Lynx, and he'll be sharing the essential automations that every host should use. Okay, real talk now for all you hosts out there. You know that moment when your guest messages you again with, "Hey, what's the Wi-Fi code?" Or you're staring at 5 different calendars, wondering if you've accidentally double booked the cottage. Yes, we've all been there. That's why here at Host Planet, we recommend Hostfully. It's basically your rentals control center. It handles bookings across all the big platforms, syncs your calendars to ensure there are no double bookings, automates guest messages, and even creates these really slick digital guidebooks that stop all the repeat questions. Honestly, it just makes your life easier and keeps your guests happier, helping you achieve those all-important 5-star reviews. And here is a little bonus. If you're a Host Planet listener, you can get $500 off onboarding for Hostfully's property management software and 30% off digital guidebooks for life. Just hit the link in the show notes and use the codes PLANET500 for the PMS and Host Planet GB for the guidebooks. And if you'd like a proper walkthrough, there's also a link to book a demo with Frank Bosey from Hostfully. He will show you how it all works. Less stress, more bookings, sorted with Hostfully. Dipen, thank you for joining us on Host Planet Bitesize. You're going to share the 5 most effective automations that STR hosts should implement. So take it away with automation number 1.
No, thanks, James, for having me. Quick 5 automations that I think every host should have it and do it, and they're very easy to implement it. Number 1, no-brainer, door locks. Thanks to COVID, that made become a table stakes now in our industry. If people are there without automated door locks or static keys or key codes, please don't do that. There is a lot of software available to automate all different kinds of door locks. Make it simple for your guest. That's your first impression. We do last 4 digits of the guest phone number and automate through various locks. So I would say that's number 1. Second, I think one of the low-hanging fruits and easy to implement is texting the guest. Especially, I'll give you a use case for all the listeners. Moment they open the door, we know in today's world when they open the door, right? And that's your first check-in. We can set up automated triggers saying when they open the door, please send them an automated text message saying, "Welcome, Mr. Guest, to this beachside bungalow. Here is your Wi-Fi details." Just simple, because the first time they step in, they're looking for the Wi-Fi. Before that, you might have sent it via emails and all. Don't care, it gets buried down. Give the small piece of information in the right moment goes a long way. Okay. Third, which is very near and dear to me, I love it, is we've experienced this in Disney and Marriott's and other hotels, but we're not doing this that much in our vacation rentals and Airbnb hosts, is to welcome guests with a warm TV screen with their first name or some personalization on the TV. I cannot tell you how many times I've seen kids are like, "Oh, Daddy, your name is on the TV," right? And that just sets the moment. Again, first impression counts. Setting up the TV is easy. When they walk in, their name is on the TV, basic Wi-Fi information, all that stuff is on the TV. Any TV can do that in today's world, and that's a very easy, very warm, very good personalized differentiator if you want to do it. Okay. My fourth one is temperature control or thermostat automation. My top reason is, hey, I love this planet. We should do everything in our means to become green. Hate when the ACs or the heaters are on for days and nobody's checking on it. The energy cost is high. We're damaging our earth. A lot of automations are available where you can set up rules saying during occupancy, set the temperature between 18 to 24. When it's not in occupancy, make it in power saving mode. You get a lot of proactive alerts if the temperature is out of range. In the northern parts of the world, people leave door and window open. You don't want your pipes to freeze. It will send you an alert that, hey, after the reservation, the doors was open. The temperature is now really low. Proactively do something, otherwise your pipes are going to freeze and so on. So I think the fourth one, thermostat automation, there's a lot of options available, and I think everybody should do it just for the planet Earth. Very core and near to me as my mission. And number fifth is very generic. I kind of learned that from my plumber. Very surprising, because once we were joking and we had some, as a host, you always have some issues and you need a plumber to kind of fix it. And I was chatting with my plumber, and I noticed whatever quote he gave me, I would end up paying more to him because he had an amazing ability to upsell. Once his foot is in the door, he will point out two more things and say, hey, I can fix this for you. I can fix that for you. Here is additional, here is 20, 50, $100 more. And in that moment, you're like, sure, just do it. Right? Same is with our guests. Upsell is key. I cannot tell you, we have people who upsell the same amount of booking value, and that all comes to you, right? You need to understand your market and on your audience, and you have to upsell something, right? You're running a business, you have a captured audience in terms of guests. What can you upsell to them, right? A lot of tools available, from early check-in, late checkout, gap night automations. Those are simple things, but we've seen upsells from beach rentals, private chef rentals, if you're more on the luxury side, to concierge service, grocery delivery. You have to take it as a core mission that, hey, you know what, whatever my customer is, I'm going to upsell by 10 to 15% something. And that will make a huge difference. And it's not about just revenue in upsell. The actual guest also loves the service. If you are attracting a lot of kids, if you're host around Disney and you're attracting a lot of families and kids, if you deliver groceries, the parents would love it. If you are right in a very busy beach, which is known for fishing, offer fishing charters, right? People would love beach rentals and fishing charter. So upsells, it's a little generic, but it is very important as a tool for our hosts to do it. So this, I'll repeat it again. Door locks, text on opening the door for the first time, just with quick Wi-Fi information. Personalize with guest name on the TV. So TV is turned on with nice music and the guest name is on the TV. Thermostat automation, eco-friendly, energy saving, helps, with energy cost reduction for the owners as well. And then fifth, upsell. Just upsell something. I don't care what you do, but you have to upsell.
5 superb tips there, Dipen. Really, really great. Let's kind of dive a little bit deeper into a few of them now. I've just actually fitted the new door locks at one of my rentals, and I've got to say, it's a real game changer. It's much better for the host, and the guests prefer it as well. And I think there's a real great security question here as well, because you're not worried about keys, you're not worried about keys maybe being copied by people who shouldn't be copied them and all that kind of thing. It's unique to every single guest. And I guess there'll be hosts and property managers out there thinking, oh, I don't know about this. Like, how do you implement one of those door locks, and how much do they cost? What would you say to people who are a little bit maybe unsure about adding them to their rental?
Oh, no. I mean, in today's world, there are more than 40 different smart lock manufacturers. You can find a cheap Chinese lock for $50 to $60, and you can find a really nice looking expensive lock for $500. Just go buy anything that fits your door and fits your budget. Make sure it is connected to the internet so you can manage it over cloud. If you are small, managing one or two properties, maybe you can get by using just the lock manufacturer app. But as you scale up, you have employees, you have multiple doors to manage. The app that the lock manufacturer has is not designed. It was predominantly designed for you as a primary homeowner. It was not designed for a rental or Airbnb type situation. At that point, you look for specialized software that will work with all your booking engines, reservations, and they would work with all different kinds of locks. Because the reality is, as much as you want to fit one lock type or one lock brand to multiple doors, that's not going to be possible. And every home is unique. That's the value proposition that we have. Every unit, every home is unique. So you should find a service provider that can mix and match all different lock types.
Absolutely, yeah. And I love tips 2 and 3 there, which, welcoming the guest on the TV screen, but also if you've got the door lock as well, like you say, you know exactly when the guest is arriving, so they can get a text straight away. And with both of those, you were saying, let them know the Wi-Fi code immediately, because of course that is the first question that the guests asks. So in terms of automations, tell us a little bit more about Lynx. How can your platform help people in this area?
Right. So we, as Lynx, we've been in the industry for more than 10 years with, thousands of customers all across the world. We offer multiple products. We do, lock management, thermostat management, TV management, so all the hardware devices that are required. And we're more like BYOD. And people are like, what is BYOD? I've heard BYOB. For us, it's BYOD, which is bring your own device. So your homeowner or you could have any type of locks, any type of TV, any type of thermostat. We work with all of them. We directly integrate with all of them. And then we connect it to Airbnb. We integrate with Airbnb, VRBO, or if you're using, 40 different PMS systems, we work with all different PMS systems as well. So you can connect with that and just automate everything and then create really advanced workflows. You can create advanced user management if you have a bigger team and you want to give specific access to people. You can give access to homeowners if they want to control their temperature or locks. They could do that as well.
Excellent. And how much does it cost? I guess it depends on how many extra bits of tech you have.
Correct. We are very much a la carte or bundle. You can just go with simple basic lock, or you can go full suite. I want TV and I want locks and I want the whole, beautiful experience of garage opening and I want the whole upsells and everything. So the price varies a lot, but we have pricing options for every budget out there. So let's make it that way.
Excellent. And just tell us the website address. Where do people need to go?
www.getlynx.co. And do check out the TV solution. We've got amazing reviews around it. People love it. You can throw a welcome video. So you as a host can put a video saying, hey, I am this host, build that human connection in today's world, and say, hey, I'm your host. Thank you for staying with us. You can put Wi-Fi information, area guidebooks, upsells on the TV. You can cross-list your other properties on the TV, and that enables your direct booking engine as well, right? So if you're managing 10 units, every TV you show it's a 70, 60-inch TVs, just showcase other properties of yours so they will be more attracted to book yours directly next time.
Fantastic. Sounds like a great solution, and we'll put all the links in the show notes so people can find out more information. Dipen, it's been a real pleasure. Thank you for joining us on Host Planet Bitesize.
Thank you, James, for having us, and hey, happy holidays. It's holiday seasons now.
All right, that's it for today's episode. My thanks to Dipen for joining us and sharing those essential tips. Remember, this podcast is brought to you in collaboration with Hostfully, which is trusted by short-term rental professionals across the globe. As a Host Planet listener, you get 2 exclusive offers: $500 off onboarding for Hostfully's property management software. Just use the code PLANET500, and 30% off digital guidebooks for life. Use the code HostPlanetGB. To grab these deals, click the link in the show notes or head to hostfully.com. For more free education, tips and trends from the STR industry, visit hostplanet.club, where you can sign up for our newsletter, listen to our podcasts, and download a suite of ebooks for hosts and property managers. That's it for today's episode. Until next time, happy hosting.